Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I thought I'd start off the year with a spell or an intent for better health and also a degree of well-being and contentment. A lot of you have asked for that, so the one thing I would say before I go through it with you is that when you do some sort of intent or spell for health, be it physical health or mental health, you've got to realise that that is in no way an excuse or a way round going to the doctors or the clinical situation. It just doesn't work that way. In fact, sometimes if people are thinking, well, I'll do this and it will stop me going to the doctor, I don't want to go to the doctor, etc. That can be problematic because magic will find the easiest route to get you to the outcome. And if the easiest route is to get you to a doctor or to get you to a nurse or even ER, then that's the route it will take. And if you push back on that, then you're pushing back against the magic and therefore it won't work. So you've got to be all in for this if you're going to do it. And remember that in no way does this mean that you should take this advice instead of or alternate to a qualified physician or your GP. Please know this. In doing that, you would be going against the way that the magic could work to help you. So, but if you're just looking for a general better health, physical health, mental health, and well-being, this may be a wee thing for you to do. So for this, I decided to use knot magic, one form of knot magic, which is about putting the intent in while you pull the knot. There is another type of knot magic which puts energy into the knots for release later, but this is not one of them. This is more a straightforward spell or intent. You're putting it into the knot just the way you might put it on a candle or you might write it on paper. Knot magic has been around as long as people could actually put things together, to weave or to tie things together. It's been around. Excuse me if you hear the dogs getting restless. They've been restless all morning, so beware, I might jump about a wee bit on this, but I definitely want to get it done for you, so bear with me. I don't edit, I can only hit the pause button and hopefully it will get done. So anyway, knot magic can be done traditionally with a cord, twine, rope, string, anything that's kind of woven together. This was off the handle to a shopping bag. I always keep them because they make great not working things. You could also use a ribbon. I like blue. And I associate that with calm, good health and a sense of well-being. If you wanted more energy, you could use yellow. However, say you don't have any of these and you really want to do this, find some material. If you've got an old pillowcase that you don't use anymore, take the scissors to it and cut a strip of material that's woven, and you can put a knot in it. And as long as your intent is strong and good, then you can do that. You really can. So remember, if you don't have ribbons, you don't have a cord, you can use anything that you can literally tie a knot in, or 3 knots in. I'm going to do 3 knots. So remember, this is practical magic, folk magic that I pass on, and you have to be prepared to grab something and put your intent into it. And you might not always have things, although I do suggest you do collect things like that. I've got a magical chest in there that has so many ribbons and twine and all bits and bobs. So find whatever is woven together, and let's do this. I've got lipstick on my finger. I hope it's not everywhere. No, fair enough. The problem was red lippy as it goes everywhere. Anyway, so not magic. This is the intent or the spell for better physical health, better mental health, and a sense of well-being. So we would have that in our mind, what we perceive as well-being or good health in those three areas. And we would literally, first of all, decide who or what we're going to say the intent to. Is it going to be goddess? Is it going to be God? Is it going to be higher self? Is it going to be universe? Is it going to be source? Whatever you call the higher beings or the energy of source, whatever you call that, great spirit, use that. But do the intent to something, even if it's your higher self, and make sure that at the end of the intent that you also say, if it be your will, and also if it does no harm. Okay, always put that on the end, because that way you're literally saying, look, I really want this to happen, but only if it's the universe's will for me, because you don't want to maybe not have a karmic lesson, you might not meet someone, etc. So you want it to be fit in with the universe's will, but just giving you an edge of health. And also, and it hurt no one or none. So please always say that at the end. So let's go, and I'm sorry for interrupted, but we're going to do this now. I'm going to take the blue ribbon. So just really follow through, and you can use the same words. I'll try and maybe put this spell up on my coffee site as a PDF that you could go to and download. There should be a link there at some point in the description or on a card. I'll get that done. If it's not up, someone remind me, please. Right, so ribbon. I'll say goddess. Goddess, my aim for this not magic is for optimal physical health for me, optimal mental health for me, and a sense of lovely well-being for me. And take the ribbon and pull the first sort of loose knot and focus on that sense of well-being for physical health, what that would look like to you, whether it's ice skating or walking or running or just being able to breathe really well. Put that in. This is my knot for good and optimal physical health. Pull the knot tight and say, knot number 1, my will be done. And then we're going to take the middle and we're going to have a loose knot. And this is for mental health, so visualize again what optimal mental health would mean for you. Remember that, you know, you've got to be aware that this can be, you can be led to the best health through medical support as well, so please remember that this is not something to do instead of maybe getting a diagnosis or just keeping dealing with depression or whatever. This is just a help, it's an adjunct, it's alternative medicine as such, in the Native American way, that your own personal medicine is helping you with the intent. So visualize what good optimal mental health means for you and pull the knot. and say, not number 2, my will be true. Again, the third list knot is for a general sense of well-being, contentment, well-being, all the joy that comes with just a well-being and that feeling that you're looked after and that you're okay. I'll put that into knot 3. Pull the knot. Knot number 3. Let the magic be. That's your knot. Goddess, hear my clear intent. Hear my words that come from my heart to your heart. Let this intent be done, if it be your will, and brings harm to none. People say, what do you do with this? I would keep it under my pillow. If I was feeling a wee bit low and I wanted the energy, I'd stuff it in my bra, to be honest, carry it about in my bra. And just keep this one for maybe a month. Sometimes a month or 3 months, but if I feel that within a month I'm not feeling as good, then I will redo Not Magic. But I think maybe 3 months is a good time span as well. But I kind of quite like doing intents, so I tend to like to give them the moon, the month, and take it from then. You can do this whenever you want, whenever you feel that you're strongest, and you can do it if you want to more at a new moon, because you're letting go of the past and moving forward with the new intent. So please do this if you wish. Do it well, do it with a good heart, do it with an understanding that the magic will find its easiest way towards the outcome. And if that be taking you somewhere, getting you to meet someone, seeing someone online, or having to go to your doctor for, say, something minor that you're able then to bring a bigger thing out, all these things can be the magic taking place. So don't prejudge this. Go with the flow wherever it takes you, but do not use it instead of medical care, okay? Because that would be really bad. That would not be good, and you would be going against the intent if you were meant to be getting medical care as part of it. So use this for general optimal health and well-being, and then give it a wee go, and just be careful that you say the words at the end, and that you then carry this with you or have it close to you, so that when you're feeling a wee bit down, you can sort of just hold the knots. You know, the first one's physical health, the second one's mental health, the third one is well-being. I often find that quite comforting. And I think it's a bit like a lot of different faiths or paths have beads, like rosary beads, mala beads, etc. And I think when you make knots, it can feel quite like that. So let me know if you like this type of video, if you'd like more spells and intents. Give me a thumbs up and share if you would, because I'm not on Facebook anymore. So if you want to, you have to be on YouTube to find this as such, but please share it and let other people enjoy it, and get back to me on the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please subscribe, and as I say, if you want to support the channel, there's a coffee button or link that you can buy a wee $4 or £4 coffee, and I'll also put the PDF up for free of this in the coffee shop. It just means you get to download it, and you don't, it's a way of putting it up free. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it. I hope I've not left anything out, but let me know if you want more of this type of video. Many blessings now.